An update tonight on the status of personal protective equipment for our healthcare workers. We have new numbers from the Ontario Nurses Association that paint a stark picture at hospitals across the province. And as the number of infected healthcare workers increases, some are calling it a failure to protect the very people protecting the public. An ever-growing shortage of gowns and N95 masks as worldwide demand for the critical supplies soars amid the pandemic. We spoke with a number of nurses on this Easter Sunday who wanted to remain anonymous in order to protect their jobs. They tell us they are forced to sometimes beg for supplies.
That's where the anxiety is the lack of PPE, and it just feels like you're being thrown to the wolves.
And startling new numbers tonight from the Ontario Nurses Association. They tell us the government is maintaining an average 5-day supply of personal protective equipment at hospitals across the province and replenishing at that level for now until supply chains improve. And as the number of COVID-19 cases increases, so too will the need for single-use equipment.
It's not enough. I want there to be more on hand. I'm concerned, as everyone is concerned. I want and believe our healthcare workers and nurses should have all of the protective equipment, and they should have, they shouldn't have to be themselves worrying about that at all.
So far, at least 777 healthcare workers have tested positive for COVID-19 in Ontario. That's roughly 12% of all cases in the province. Healthcare workers comprise only 3% of the population, meaning the infection rate is 4 times higher than normal.
You have to say that if the infection rate is 4 times normal, there's got to be a profound failure in terms of the protection that these workers have at their disposal.
The Premier has been vocal in expressing his disappointment in the continued lack of PPE and has vowed that never again will Ontarians have to rely on other countries for these critical supplies.
Premier of Ontario,
hey, Ryan. Thank you so much for everything you're doing, Ryan.
This weekend, he met with a number of organizations that have stepped up to the challenge, personally helping to deliver donated equipment. And his government issued a call to action on March 21st, asking businesses to help make equipment. In the 3 weeks since, they've received 14,000 submissions that have translated to 5.1 million gloves, 20 million masks, 250,000 face shields, and 50,000 units of clip-on hand sanitizer for OPP officers. Still, they say more are needed. A number of donation bins have been set up at hospitals across Ontario. If you have personal protective equipment that hasn't been opened and isn't expired, you're asked to donate. For City News, I'm Tina Yazdani.